going to do a product review. We're going to do a review on bottles. The bottles we're going to review are Dr. Brown's, Playtex, Tommee Tippee, and Avent. I'm going to talk about the Playtex bottles because Taylor didn't end up using those. It came with my breast pump that I had. So the one major downside is that you have to have those bags to slip into it, and that can become costly. The nipple is supposed to imitate like real life natural breastfeeding, but my son actually didn't like that. I think it was almost like too much in his mouth at one time or something. But other than that, it's a pretty good bottle. It's just it can become costly with those bags.
First, I'm going to talk about the Tommee Tippee bottles. They're advertised to be the most natural bottle to like imitate a breast, I guess, for the nipple. My daughter actually did not like it at all. She was a breastfed baby but did not take well to the Tommee Tippee bottles. I also felt like the flow was extremely fast out of the nipple. And at a young age that can get them choked up, so I really didn't like that either about the bottle, so we switched to Avent, so that's the next bottle. The Avent bottles were great. She took the bottles well, the nipples were great, but it's not good for a baby that has acid reflux or severe gas. So she was actually diagnosed with severe acid reflux, so we had to switch her off of Avent, but really there's nothing I can say bad about it. They're really easy to clean, which is a great aspect to have with bottles because you do a lot of washing.
So on Dr. Brown's, that's personally my favorite. I believe it's Taylor's favorite also. That's what I use mostly with my son. The one downside to it is it has several different parts that have to be washed, and it can take a while to make sure you get it all very clean.
The Dr. Brown's bottles were great with my daughter's acid reflux. She was a really gassy baby and had awful acid reflux with all the other bottles, so this is perfect if you do have a baby like that. I would recommend this bottle for you.
And there may be some other bottles that do also, but specifically Dr. Brown's does offer different flow nipples. Based on the child's age, you can up that amount of flow, and so we upped it every so often. We didn't really stick to the chart of like 3 months and 6 months and stuff like that, but we did do that, and it helped my son transition to cups pretty well.
And Dr. Brown's also offers it in a glass bottle. I'm not sure if any other bottle company does that, but I do know that they do. So that's also an option if you want to go with glass.
Dr. Brown's was definitely our favorite bottle.
Absolutely.